What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to KD Adventures. I hope everybody's doing awesome. And today, got some good news and I got some bad news. So, start off with the bad news first. Bad news is, it is pretty much my last hunt of the season. Didn't fill a tag at all. So hopefully today, just get lucky and hopefully fill one tag at least. But, you know, it is hunting, so you never know. There's no guarantees. So yeah. You know, that's the bad news. The good news is that by time of next hunting season, I will be back home in my home state of Texas. That's right, people. I'm going home to Lone Star State. I've been gone for about 5 years now, so I'm excited to go home. So, the reason I'm going home is because I obviously do not do YouTube full time. So this is like a little part-time thing that I do, kind of like a hobby. And I'm in the military, and the military is like, hey, you got orders to Texas. And I was like, thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, going home, I'm going back to places I'm comfortable with, back to places that I know. And that just opens the door for the channel, obviously, because, you know, obviously you got the big bass, big crappie, you know, the big bluegills down there, but then you got white-tailed deer, coyotes, bobcats, wild pigs, turkey, just everything down there. So I'm super excited to go home. You know, and yeah, I don't know how else I can put it. I'm beyond excited to go home, pretty much start a next chapter, hopefully broaden the channel a bit and make it a lot more entertaining. You know, yeah, so this is my last official hunt in the state of Delaware, and it's been awesome. You know, I'm happy that I started hunting again. It's been a long time that I didn't hunt. I'm excited. Well, not excited. I'm happy that I got into actually archery hunting. I've been wanting to do that for like the longest time, and I'm happy I started this year. So yeah, with that being said, new things to come for the channel. Hopefully a lot more exciting things, a lot more variety, obviously. But yeah, with that being said, let's go get in a stand for this last hunt. And it is actually cold. It's like 30 degrees today. So hoping the deer are up and moving around. But like I said, it is hunting. There is no guarantees. And yeah, let's go get in a stand. All right, y'all. Set up in the stand. I'm only actually maybe 4 or 5 feet off the ground. The reason that is because this tree that looks out into the field has some low-hanging branches, so if I go up any higher, I'm just messing up my shooting lanes. Yeah, and then I got this kind of meadow behind me that has some really good sign in it. Had some tracks walking through it, had some poop, so that's a really good sign. Yeah, another cool thing that happened is when I pulled up, I was getting ready at the car, just getting my gear on and stuff, and another hunter whose truck I've seen here multiple times pulled up, and he just started talking to me. He was talking about you seen anything, all that kind of stuff, and we just had a good conversation about what we've seen, what strategies and stuff, you know. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool interaction, you know. Not like one of those types of hunter interactions like, oh, I'm gonna go to this corner, you can't go to that corner kind of thing. It was actually a really cool conversation, you know, sharing strategies, what we've seen, what we've hunted. So yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, so other than that, we're in the tree. It's like 1:30 right now, so I've got a couple of hours, and yeah, this is the last ditch, the last day. Probably should have gotten up this morning, come out in the morning time, but I didn't. And now that is what it is. It's about 31 degrees, a little bit of snow flurries coming down, so hopefully they're up and moving. So, yeah. Right, y'all, just had the trio of does that I always see when I come out here. I don't know where they came from. Honestly, I was looking behind me because I thought I heard something, but I turn around and they're just running across the field. I don't know if they're going to go across all 3 fields or if they're going to come down this way. I hope they come down this way, but, you know, same trio of does I always see. I wish I could just get a shot on them though, so I hope they come this way. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, so as y'all can see, I'm back home. And the reason I'm back home is because it just got way too cold. I thought I was going to be able to make it till 5 o'clock sitting out there, but I just, my toes got to the point where like they were hurting because they were so cold, and I was just miserable at that point. But I think it was a very fitting ending to my season, though. Saw the trio of does that I saw like almost every time I went out. Of course they didn't come in bow range; they went a totally opposite direction. With that being said, a very fitting end to my season, I think. But I'm super excited for definitely next whitetail season. Because I'll be back home in my home state. I'm going to hunt an area that I hunted as a kid with my dad. And it's a place I know, I'm not going to say I know really well, because, things are always changing. I obviously haven't been home in 5 years. But it's an area that I'm comfortable with and that I think I'm going to have a lot of success with. With also that being said, I'm definitely going to go out and scout before next season starts, so that way I'm just not winging it. I'll have a game plan. And hopefully, I'll be able to use some feeders and stuff and actually have a higher chance of success of me actually killing my first deer. And also super exciting is that there's wild pigs, there's dove, there's duck, there's coyotes, bobcats, there's just everything down in Texas, and I'm super excited to be able to actually go out and hunt all those and just be back home. That's what I'm so excited about, just being back home in a place that I am comfortable with and happy with. And yeah, so I'm definitely going to fish a couple more times here before I move. I want to do that. I want to fish a couple more times. And yeah, with that being said, hopefully, I don't know why I'm saying hopefully at this point. But yeah, with that being said, I'll be back home soon, and the content and the dynamic is, I think, going to go up. I feel like there's going to be a lot more success in Texas than there is here in Delaware. So, with that being said, y'all enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Share the heck out of the video, and I'll catch y'all on the next adventure.